it? 8:43. Alright, we should be live now. So, gonna wait. Oh, actually, I've been driving this car a lot on streams. Let's pick something different. Pick something I don't drive often at all. Mr. Vision. Do not drive my Vision very often. Drive my Vision. I'm gonna wait for some people to get here like usual whenever I start up these live streams, and we'll... You know, the second I say that, there you are. Welcome to the stream. So, alright, we're gonna wait about 5 minutes before we start with the main discussion topic today. And honestly, like, this is just something I wanted to kind of talk about on a live stream for a while now, and I never really got around to doing it, so hopefully this will be a good stream tonight, and I'm going to let you guys know right now. Oh, hello, ATDCC Colby. Nice to see you here. So, alright, we're just going to wait for some more people to get here. I told you guys already at the 5-minute mark, we'll start with the main discussion topic of tonight. Okay. Yeah, we'll start with the main discussion topic of tonight at the 5-minute mark. But as of right now, this is an open Q&A. So if you guys have anything you'd like to know about me, anything at all, let me know in the chat there. Also, I might sound like a little bit of that. I might sound a bit of, god damn it, I might sound a bit out of it today, but that's mainly just because it's kind of late at night and kind of tired. So, yeah, had kind of a busy day, so bear with me. Actually, while we're here, I might as well discuss something that interesting happened today. So apparently at my school district, there was a sewer break or something like that, and we actually got let out early today. Usually we get out at 2:53 p.m. Today we got out at 11 o'clock a.m. So that was nice. And also for this week, after tomorrow, which is a full day of school tomorrow, whenever we get home from school tomorrow, I have the rest of the week off. So I'll try to increase the flow, try to increase the amount of videos being put out. Try to take these videos a little more seriously. But for those who have watched it, what do you guys think of the video I released today about the top 5 best Monica D songs? Okay. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. What the hell? Okay. I'm gonna just leave that on the screen for you all to look at, because this will actually play into what we're talking about. I'm gonna just text this guy. Okay, question mark, LOL. What in the hell, man? Please tell me I still have that there. Okay, good. Oh. I'm gonna have to like screenshot that or some shit. Hashtag screenshot squad or something like that. We can start that. Okay, ooh. Do not want to go off-road in this car. Just something I'm not willing to do. If this guy comes after me, I'm just going to go passive mode because I'm not willing to fight anybody else tonight. I do have it available to me, so. I do see a helicopter. Wonder who's in that damn helicopter. Very fascinating. Alright. Alright, we're at the 5-minute mark now. Okay. Can we stop with the inertia drift and just get this thing repaired, please, so we can kind of discuss this tonight? So, I actually don't know how many of you guys actually play... okay, this is the guy that texted me, so if he attacks me, I'm just going to go passive mode. But, I mean... yeah, let's just get the menu ready here. Leave me alone, dude. Fuck you. Alright. So, this guy is actually a perfect example. So, right now, GTA 5 is not in the best state it's ever been in. Let's be completely honest here. Bruh. This is exactly what I'm talking about right here. Shut the fuck up. And go fight someone who actually cares. Go fight someone who cares, bro. And sent. See, I have no mercy for tryhards. And did he just crash that helicopter? I heard an explosion. Please tell me he crashed that helicopter. That would be the funniest thing of all time. Alright. So personally, I think that GTA 5 is being ruined by a number of things that are accumulating to a massive problem. So, first off, what is the massive problem that these miniature problems are adding up to? I think it's mostly that public lobbies like this one are becoming less and less enjoyable to play in, and also GTA 5 as a whole is just becoming more frustrating than fun. And I'll get into my reasoning here in a bit. Let's start off with prices. Prices in this game and this is specifically for the newer players. On day one of this game's release, the most expensive hypercar in this game was the Truffade Adder. I made an entire video about the Truffade Adder. The Adder is $1 million on the dot. That was the most expensive thing in the game in... when was this game released? Like 2013, 2011, something like that. Maybe even 2012. Whenever GTA 5 was released, that was the most expensive car in GTA 5 Online. You just told me the same thing. Okay. And he left the lobby. He left the lobby. Bruh, how are you gonna call me a pussy if you're gonna leave the lobby? You can see it on, never mind, you guys could probably see that on the bottom left hand corner, whatever that was on the screen. But he left the lobby right after sending me that. At least he listened to my advice. Alright, back to the conversation about the pricing though. So, that was the most expensive car though. We only had a $1 million car. Now, we have cars like the one I'm driving right now, the Grotti Vision, which costs $2,250,000. That's how much this one is worth. Heavy inflation. That's gone up well over 100% in price. But the worst part about it is that these inflated prices on these cars are most of the time not even really worth it. For example, the Ubermacht SC1, that thing was introduced on the Doomsday Heist DLC, and that thing is a $1.6 million hypercar. Really, it's more not really much of a hypercar. It's more just a supercar because it doesn't even hit 120 down the highway. Like it might hit 120, but just barely. Like, it's not worth paying $1.6 million for. I mean, the prices just don't add up in this game, especially like whenever you look at stuff like the Devastate 8. The Devastate 8 is based on the Devel 16, which is a $2 million car in real life. You know how much this is in this game? It's $1.7 million. And it's one of the fastest cars in the game. It smokes this car. This car right here that I'm driving, it beats down the highway. This car costs $2,250,000. You would think that in a game like this, the more expensive a car is, the faster it gets, right? That's what you would expect, but no. I mean, obviously, just because something is expensive doesn't mean it's going to be fast, but, I mean, this is a video game, and it probably should work like that in a video game. Maybe not real life, but in a video game, it probably should work like that. Because there is kind of like a sense of progression in the cars that you buy. That's just my thoughts on that, though. But most of the overpowered stuff that, like, the tryhards and stuff have, like the Oppressor Mark II, costs like well over $3 million. That is not a cheap price to pay for stuff like the Oppressor Mark II. Hell, even the Oppressor Mark I costs a lot of money, and not even just the base price, because we have something in this game called paywalls. And for those of you guys that don't know what a paywall is, it's basically where you're forced to buy something before you can buy something else. Gotta go chat in Discord. Alright. That's fine. But paywall is basically whenever you cannot buy something until you buy something else first. And we've seen this with the Oppressor Mark I. Basically, the way you actually get... Hey, Hyper. Hey, what's up, Marcus Speller? Nice to see you here. But the way you actually get Oppressor missiles in this game is as follows. You buy the vehicle for the base price, okay? You then take it down to the LSC, and then you get that message that tells you this vehicle can only be modified in a weapon workshop, or vehicle workshop in the MOC. Okay? Fine. So then you try to buy an MOC, right? And, well, that ain't happening because you need a bunker before you can actually own an MOC. So first there's the paywall for the bunker before you can get the MOC. And on top of that, you have to get the mechanic add-on for your MOC, which basically adds up to a full $8 million. You know how much $8 million is worth in shark cards? That's $100 of real-life money that would be worth. Because the shark card in this game that gives you $8 million is $100. Occasionally, this thing goes on sale for $15 off. Even that is not worth it. Let's think about this for a second. How much time of grinding would it take me to make $8 million in this game? Well, I've done it before. Many times. And it's actually pretty simple. All you have to do is just simply play a waiting game. Wait till your CEO cargo, your CEO warehouse crate cargo, goes on double money for the week, and then just grind the shit out of it, and you can probably make upwards of 20 million in 1 week. So what's more worth it, people? 100 real life dollars for only 8 million. And let's see, we're trying to get to 20 million here. So that's like about $400 for $24 million there. Okay? Or you can grind it, and it will take you about an entire day to grind your CEO crate warehouse. And it gives you $4.4 million every time. So let's think about that for a second. So 7 days, 7 times 4 is 28. Now, you do have to spend money to buy this cargo. So I'm going to deduct some money here. You'll probably make upwards of about $20 million in the entire week. And that is, of course, if you grind it non-stop. But I've done that before, and you can make ridiculous money. Honestly, I'd much rather just grind for free, minus spending the money that I have in-game. But it's a lot better that way. And that's another thing that people are always complaining about. Like, Rockstar have come out and basically said that they don't think that they can be accused of gouging the player base. But then again, they have these $100 shark cards that only get you like 2 hypercars. Can't even buy a garage to store the damn hypercars. So, my question to Rockstar is, how the hell can you not be accused of gouging the player base if it's so blatant that you can? That's honestly just kind of a ludicrous claim. But on top of that, we have the militarization, and this is one of the biggest problems I have with this game. And it's actually what ruins grinding a lot. This is why I try to find a solo public session. You guys have seen me before, like, constantly going into the find new session thing, trying to find a solo public session where it's just me in the session. There's a reason why I do that. If you guys were there for my grinding stream I did a while back, I actually, not much, well, when was it? It was the first all-night stream I did. And also, I will be doing one of those this week, so stay tuned for that, please. Or just, hopefully you'll be there. Okay. I kind of fucked that up, but let's continue. So, hold up a second. Alright. So, the tryhards. That's why I try to find solo public sessions. There's so many tryhards in this game, and it's mostly Rockstar's fault that they're even here. There was a time where we were getting nothing but a constant string of military-styled updates. I'm going to just count through some of these military updates. See if hopefully someone can count these updates. Maybe I'll even count them myself. The first military update we got was gun running. And that added the explosive rounds and the first ever oppressor. Okay? Those were the two problematic things. I hate SOTL-Hyper. Me too, trust me. I'll explain my reasoning here. But the second military update, I believe, anyway, I'm not really sure. These are not really in any particular order, but we got the Smuggler's Run DLC, which added lots of different military-styled aircraft, but it also kind of balanced some stuff out. Like, they added a bunch of aircraft that could take more explosive rounds. So it kind of balanced the explosive rounds, and also the Oppressor Mark 1 would easily get destroyed by stuff like the FH-1 Hunter. So that was actually a pretty good military update. And also it added a new business, which is argued to be one of the worst businesses, if not the single worst business in the game. But honestly, the hangar business, specifically the hangar business, but honestly, as the professional said, it's more of a team-based business, but most people don't really have the team to get all the crates and everything, so that's why you guys never see me do the crate or the hangar crate business, because I don't really have friends on here very often anyway that can help me do that kind of stuff. Like, sure, you got like Will and all them, but don't really play them. I don't really play with them too much anymore, but I still play with them. But then we also got the Doomsday Heist DLC, which completely broke the game for many people. First off, it added the goddamn orbital cannon. I hate the orbital cannon. The orbital cannon is by far the biggest waste of money I have ever invested in this game. For starts, it costs $900,000 to put on your facility and to fire it once? For a manual target with the possibility of missing the shot, you have to spend $500,000. And for a guaranteed kill? You're basically buying a brand new Pegassi Zentorno. You're almost buying this car, the Entity XF. It costs $750,000 to take that shot. This car is $795,000, just barely more expensive than an orbital cannon shot that could destroy this thing instantly. But that's not the only thing it added. There was also the Deluxo, the flying car with Ruiner missiles that could easily take out anything, pretty much. It was chaos. There's also the Stromberg, which has the same missiles as the Oppressor Mark II that will be added later on. We'll also talk about that. But that thing, it actually used to be my, believe it or not, it actually used to be my primary grinding vehicle. The cannon is the worst, but when someone kill you, they text you 1-0. Oh my god, I hate these kind of people, but I also love to laugh at them. I'll talk about that in a little bit. That can actually be a really good discussion topic, but where was I? The Doomsday Heist. Oh god, what else was added in the fucking Doomsday Heist? We got the TM02 Kanjali. Yes, the tank I love to use. Yes, as much as I love that tank, even I am willing to admit that the thing was fucking OP. It takes 8 RPGs and also 8 homing missiles, depending on which one you use. 8 homing missiles and 8 RPGs to destroy the tank. It has a chargeable railgun cannon, has a turret that doesn't make you peek up, so you can easily just take out anybody from inside the tank. It has proximity mines. It has grenade launchers. It can carry 4 people. It has everything pretty much. It is truly a tank. Like, at least the price is kind of balanced. I mean, that's the only real thing I can give it with balance. It is not a balanced vehicle. I mean, they also nerfed the Rhino. I'm not really sure when they did that, but I know that they nerfed the Rhino tank. The Rhino tank was basically just as powerful as the Ganjali back in the day with how much armor it had. It used to take like 8 RPGs, now it only takes 4. You can literally take out a Rhino tank with a Savage helicopter now. I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. I should not be able to do that. But, oh man. And then we got what I'm going to argue might be the worst update ever added for imbalanced vehicles of all time. I'm gonna check my phone real quickly so that we don't have to abruptly end the stream again, because my mom got home early last time, and for those who watch this channel for a long time, you guys will know that this is a secret channel, so that's why I had to end the stream abruptly that one time. Sorry about that. What about the APC? The APC, I actually think the APC is pretty balanced because you have to completely stop the vehicle if you're the only person in there. You have to stop the vehicle, then you have to switch to the passenger seat, and that can take some time, and people can easily just shoot you out of the thing probably with like FMJ rounds that were added in the same update, or they can probably blow it up with the anti-aircraft trailer. That thing is awesome. Hell, they can even just proximity mine you to death with an insurgent pickup. So, like, it's not going to be very hard to take out an APC anymore. Even the Oppressor Mark 1. Like, the Oppressor Mark 1 could easily just destroy an APC with the right operator. So the APC is a lot more balanced than everything else. But, that is definitely worth mentioning, though. Because it can actually go in water, and, yeah. If you're in a boat... If you're in a boat, good luck surviving. That's all I'm going to say. I love the APC. Me too. But, there is one thing I can actually say that the APC would be insanely good for. Piracy prevention. If somebody is doing piracy prevention and you plan to take that yacht, get in an APC. Just get your friends, get in an APC. You are going to dominate that yacht, most likely. Because you have a cannon on there, you have all this stuff that can easily defend you. You're gonna pretty much be invincible to the people on that yacht. Good luck to the people on that yacht, because they're not gonna last very long, as long as you're in an APC. But now the after hours update, which I'm willing to claim may be the update that completely broke this game. I have never seen anyone in a boat, never mind the APC. I'll be honest here, I've only seen a couple APCs in my life in this game. It's not very common. And as for boats, the only time I think people are using boats is to sell cargo. That's the only time. But you never know when it's going to happen. But the After Hours update added one fucking vehicle that completely destroyed the game. The Pegassi Oppressor Mark II. Which I'm willing to call the worst thing that Rockstar ever added to the game. At launch, there was a problem with it already. The thing could be spammed with the MC menu. And Rockstar has since fixed this. They put a 5-minute cooldown on it from everything, but of course the trash assholes that used to abuse this thing so much are now finding new ways to spam it. I've seen people spawn their fucking terabytes and start to spam the Oppressor Mark II with that thing. And honestly, these tryhards, and that's actually another thing that's ruining this game. It's not even just the constant militarization, it's the tryhards that are abusing these things. Tryhards, they might as well be called, and this actually is going to be one of the most harsh things I say on a stream of all time, but tryhards might as well just simply be referred to as the tryharding retards. That's what I'm going to consider their community from now on. The tryharding retards. The Mark II is what tryhards use. Yes, but you've also probably seen me pull it out a handful of times for cargo, which is something I do like about the Oppressor Mark II. But it is more oftenly used for tryhards, so the Oppressor Mark II, essentially the way to be a god against the lower levels. Yeah, that's kind of the problem with it though, because the lower levels can't defend themselves. But getting back to the original point though, I'm gonna refer to the tryharding community as the tryhard retards. That actually rhymes. That's a pretty good ring to it. Wow, I just came up with that name on the spot too. Cool. But the tryhard retards, why are they retards? It's pretty simple. Tryhards don't think of the long-term consequences of being a tryhard. Let's think about this. This is something that all tryhards neglect to think about. A tryhard in GTA 5 Online is very much statistically more likely to be booted offline, to be hacked, to be cyberly attacked in some way than anybody else that plays this game. Just let that sink in for a moment. They're even more likely to be hacked offline than a YouTuber with like 1 million subscribers. That's how much more likely they are to be hit offline. That's how bad tryhards are to people in this game. Now, do I agree with the people that hack people offline in this game? Hell no. But with a tryhard, I can understand a lot more. I've dealt with tryhards for many years now in this game. At least like well, will soon be 3 years that I've dealt with them now. But they're that annoying. Like, they can really be that annoying. Like, we already had like a tryhard dumbass on the stream. And actually, I'm gonna disable passive mode now because I don't need it anymore. I actually kind of forgot I was in passive mode because that asshole came out with a helicopter for no fucking reason, like a dumbass. But honestly, though, the tryhards, man, they really do ruin this game a lot. So, what is overall ruining GTA 5 Online, in my opinion? It's a combination of the militarization, the increase in price, the tryhards, and something I didn't even mention yet. How secretive Rockstar are about everything that they add to this game. That is one of the most game-breaking things. So, whenever Rockstar are going to release a new DLC, they never really exactly come out and say when until like the last minute. And nobody can really get prepared for these DLCs. They don't know how much they're going to cost because Rockstar doesn't announce anything. Same thing goes with their games. They're very secretive about the games that they're releasing. And I don't understand why. That kind of creates divide within the community, and also people like Mr. Boss for the Win can just have a field day clickbaiting about like supposed information about the new game that they don't even know. And that is not a good thing to do. Trust me. Let me just make something very clear about my relationship with my audience right now. If I ever start uploading clickbait, I want you to kill me. Because I do not want to be I just don't want to be that guy that's known as the guy that spreads misinformation, the guy that is stupid, the guy that doesn't know what they're talking about. I don't want to be that guy. So if I ever upload something that's clickbait, kill me. Just do it. But getting back to the original thing though, Rockstar need to stop with the secretiveness, because it's been pissing me off and also pretty much the rest of the entire Rockstar fan base. Like, that's not a good thing for a company. Why is it so hard to tell us, hey, this is the new stuff that's coming out in the next DLC, this is the name of the DLC, this is how much the DLC is going to cost in total, here's everything you need to know, get ready. It's gonna be awesome. How hard is that? How hard is that? I'm getting tired with Rockstar. Me too. How hard would that be? Just to come out and say, hey, this is all the stuff here. It's gonna be awesome. Get ready, guys. Engage with the community. Like, there used to be a time where Rockstar did like live streams, I hear. Like, I actually never really tuned into one of these because I was not part of the Rockstar fanbase until after these kind of ended. But Rockstar apparently used to do like live streams where they would show off all the new stuff. What happened to that? Did that just like die in their hands? They used to do that. I don't know what happened to that. Like, what I don't understand is why they stopped it. That's kind of ridiculous to me. Honestly, though, I'm just plain pissed off with Rockstar because of that reason. And not only is this annoying, but it also creates a ton of drama because people are constantly fighting. This is what's coming out in the next DLC. No, this is what's coming out in the next DLC. No, 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 no. You're all stupid. This is what's coming out in the next DLC. It creates so much fucking drama. And as much as I make like videos that are addressing drama and everything, I do not like drama. Okay? As much as I have made videos like the Too Easy LMAO parody, which in theory could definitely cause drama, I do not like drama whatsoever. I just wanted to make something funny out of a situation. That's why I made that video in the first place, for those who are wondering. But honestly, though, all the things that are contributing to this game not really being very much enjoyable anymore. Why am I speaking like a British dude? Okay, so first thing, the pricing has gone way up from where it should be. And also the shark cards have not adapted to those new prices. They have not changed whatsoever, and now they're no longer worth it. In fact, people could even call them scams at this point. Also, you have the fact that Rockstar are so secretive. They're so secretive about everything, and that creates divide and also drama within the community. We have militarization being caused by Rockstar's constant military string that has kind of ended now, but Rockstar could always just drop another fucking military DLC and prove us wrong. So, hopefully they don't do that, but I can't speak for them, because of course they're so fucking secretive. The price in GTA Online are so bad, yes, for real. And also, oh god, what was it? The tryhards, that's what it was. Almost forgot everything. So, the tryhards cause grinders to leave the game and cause a more increase, kind of cause an increase in a tryhard infestation. And I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. There is no such thing as an infestation more nasty than a tryhard infestation. I don't care what's infesting your house. If it's ants, if it's centipedes, if it's cockroaches, a tryhard infestation will still be worse. That is a bold claim to make, but I don't care. That's just how I see it. But honestly though, I think that's just where I'm gonna wrap this up tonight. I mean, as usual, I'll be streaming on Friday night. I told you guys already, it's gonna be a Minecraft survival stream. I'm only at 1 million because the free monthly million. I really gotta find the Bogdan problem people. LOL. I need the Hydra. Why do you need a Hydra? I don't understand why you would need a Hydra, but I also got my million, as you guys can see up there. Got my million for the month, so that's always nice. But you know, and like GTA 5 on the PS5, that's also something I forgot to mention here. Why is it coming out at like the end of 2021? Can someone please explain that to me? I'm probably gonna get a PS5 this year, so why is GTA 5 being delayed till the end? To protect myself from tryhards without doing a Wi-Fi glitch. I see. Well, good luck with that, man, because tryhards have something called the explosive sniper, and that can easily just destroy your jet in 2 shots, so be careful. If you really want to fuck them up, just get an Oppressor Mark II. Like, I'll show how much it's costing here. I mean, they'll know that they fucked with the wrong person when they see this. Even though they can still get a chaff countermeasure and take you out with it, so be careful. And also, you're gonna have to go up here and get one of these, a terabyte, if you're gonna want to customize this thing and actually put missiles on it. So, yeah. Anyways, though, I'm gonna end this off with the X80 because it's my favorite car in my entire collection. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. But first off, before I end this thing, what do you guys think of this? Do you guys agree with me, or do you not? And passive mode done. Got himself a Mercedes. Okay, I'm just gonna drive away from you. Don't mind me. Oh! Hello there. Hello there about that, Sebastian. I agree with you, Hyper. Nice. Alright, cool. Yeah, I am not a fan of the paywalls and pay to win and tryhards. Yeah. And the worst part about that is, like, not only that, I actually forgot to mention this earlier too. The Doomsday Heist. I forgot to mention this about the fucking Doomsday Heist. They added something new. Heist preps. And oh my god, they are basically, this is basically what Gypsy said. They're basically just like reskins of gun running and other missions like that, where you have to, it's like the same concept every time when they add a new mission too. It's like you go somewhere, you get something, and then you bring it back to base. It's just like, can we have something original, please? They've been using that same concept for every business since, well, since the first businesses were added, which were the MC businesses. Oh my god, like, honestly, I've never been more pissed off and disappointed at the same time with a video game. I have never been. To see how far this game has fallen from its glory days. The glory days were wherever this game had cars that were reasonably priced. Like back in the days of like the Lowriders DLC, the High Life DLC that had like the Zentorno. And honestly, if I had to pick my favorite, like if I had to pick a DLC that I would say is the best DLC in GTA 5, this might surprise a lot of people, but I would actually have to say Narcos. Okay. But if I had to pick the best DLC, I would actually have to say it's actually a combination of two DLCs. Import, Export, and the Finance and Felony. There were no real, like, paywalls. They added some of the best businesses in the game. Like, they added a business that gives you $2.2 million, and on double money gives you $4.4 million whenever you sell it. Now, granted, it does take a long time to grind up, but the missions are different every time, and they're actually interesting and fun. As you guys saw on the stream I did for the first online stream, they were different every time. They were pretty much different every time. Sometimes they would repeat, but that was whenever you're going through every single mission. They're different most of the time, and they are actually kind of fun. They can be kind of frustrating at sometimes, but that's mostly because they're actually somewhat challenging. But sure, it added stuff like the X80 Proto, which cost $2.7 million. But at least it was actually somewhat possible to get to this thing. Because you could just you can actually buy this car pretty simply. Sell your CEO cargo for $2.2 million, and then get some friends, sell 4 import-export vehicles. There you have it. Hyper, I gotta go to bed because my head hurts, so I need to rest. See you in the next stream. Bye. Alright, Marcus Stellar, we're gonna probably actually wrap it up here too. Just kind of wanted to mention this other stuff as well. But, I appreciate having anybody here on the stream at all, so thank you for stopping by. But, like I just said, we're gonna probably wrap this up here. Just kinda wanna get that final thing off my chest. I'd like to thank everybody that came here today for this live stream. I'm kind of just venting my feelings about GTA 5 and kind of how far it's fallen from its original grace. But, yeah. Now, I would like to mention this as well. I still love this game with a passion. This may still be the best game I've ever actually played in my life. Alright? But I'm not afraid to point out its flaws, as I have demonstrated here. So, hopefully, Rockstar will fix this stuff. But to be fully honest, I don't know if they ever actually will. I hope that they do something for the PS5 edition. Because that would just be a big disappointment if Rockstar pretty much fixed nothing for the PS5 edition. But anyways, though, that'll be all for this stream, everybody. This has been Nerfmeister 111 Lamborghini signing out. We'll see you guys on Friday for the next stream.